Right, hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Hi, back. Yeesh. Another episode of Timberborn. Quick recap for those watching this whole thing episodically. This was our big to-do last session, getting a standardized power grid. I've changed my mind about 8 or 19 times on how I wanted to make that look, but this is good for now. Bigger water pumps, bad water, extract, which I'm going to turn back on now. We're good on explosives. Yeah, we need to start working on long-term farming and long-term tree harvesting. I don't really have a good idea on how I want to set that up. Every map is a little different, so I find that every solution is a little bit different, like, you know, just changes at least a little bit. Do the turkey lurkey and turn yourself around, and that's when you leave the stream. Gobble gobble. It sounds like something off of, like, the Muppets or something, which... Mad props. Mad props to the Muppets. Right now we're in the middle of a bad tide, so it's just a little bit of chillin'. All stuff gets a fillin'. Bit of chillin'. All stuff gets a fillin'. Now, I want to use... That's all infected and crap. I want to use the levees to see if we can just get this bad water out of here. I'm not going to be so desperate for power, considering we have the wind and we have the power to. I'm taking Anne, the. Oh, pneumologist. Oh, are they okay? That does not sound good. Look at this. This is not a good sign. But as long as it's not spilling in the base, I kind of don't care. Oh, I'm glad I built it up then. Okay. Another test for her. Oh, I hope it goes well. No joke. Hope it goes well. This stuff can be scary AF. We're gonna do it like this. So no one can come over and build this because this is seeping all over the place. And then they went swimming. Why are they going swimming? Oh, because they could technically build that. Oh, that's dumb. No. Yeah, I did not think that through. Very clearly did not think that through. Okay, so the big to-do with this map is going to be sluices like crazy and doing a bit of rewiring on how the water even enters this map. If we can get all of this caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water from here, that's going to be a really big help. We also need to start capping off some of these sources. Couple ideas I had about that is, depending on how the pressure works, we could build a funnel up and up and up and up and up, and spill it over for power. And we could bank on that pressure, but I don't think I super care about it for this build or this whatever. What I'd like to do though is, okay, it's all connected. Awesome. Okay, I'll get this done. Which is also going to be another wonderful source of metal. There's that. There's that. Cool. Alright, easy stuff. She's so tired all the time she needs to get her foot rebuilt because of collapse, that to make sure she can handle 5... Holy crap, man. I am sorry for all of that. None of that sounds like any fun. I hope it goes well. I don't even know what that would even entail. Like, I hope that goes well. Yeah. Yeah, 100% hope it goes well. Okay, building is understaffed. Don't need those 3. Well, we filled up on planks in no time. That's awesome. There. That's not necessary. Available workers. 11 more kits, yeah. I thought it was something with how the heel and everything holds together at that part for like plantar fasciitis. I don't know how you pronounce that properly. Plantar fasciitis? I thought it was something with that, with how a foot can collapse, but I honestly don't know. This is hard mode. But we kind of sealed this off a little too early, I think. So I think I might have removed any real difficulty of the game, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I'm still happy to play it. There's still stuff to learn. But I think I've just been, like, just chilling. Just for so long. Oh, you got a drought. Okay, big deal. It hasn't really changed how I've been playing the game, to be fair. Welcome, Kender Frog. Oh, the arch collapses. Oh. I don't know if it's max. I don't know if we're at maximum anything yet. This, though. I do want more even population growth. We're still spiking a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. We hit 28 for a drought? Oh, so I guess maybe we have. This one isn't. This one's only like 15. Or 17? Considering it looks like it's half and it's 8.8. Yeah, we did get a 28 or something in there. More workers. Yay! What was I waiting on? Ah, this. Yep. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about what comes after all that. So we'll be building up here. We have sluices unlocked, I'm sure. We do. Awesome. Just snack on that. I will need this. That kind of taps me out a little bit. So real simply, one of the things we could do is, because this is up so high, we could do something we did in our second season when we played as the Iron Teeth, is we can pool this up and put sluices, allowing only good water to come out. And then a couple of sluices here or whatever to push all the bad water on both sides. Else, maybe a better idea would be is to just demolish this down. I still think I never really determined whether or not the bad water is heavier than regular water. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Like in my run, I had a 116-day drought, and then 3 droughts. Oh, yuck. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I guess so. I thought I determined at one time that the bad water was lighter, which would be great. I guess either way would be fine, but if it just mixes. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, on top of the source blocks? Oh. I was gonna just demolish this down, build a pool here, and then the bad stuff gets sluiced out, and the good stuff pushes down. Oh, okay. That makes that easier. Here I was thinking of a whole cistern underneath or something, but if I could just push it back over, that makes that really, really easy. I can't build it on top, right? Oh, that was changed with update 7. Oh, okay. I mean, the plan still works. We'll demo this down by 3. And then out, and then a sluice, and then out it goes. That should work just fine. We haven't had to deal with this much volume of water, but I think a little creative engineering will be fine. Ooh, this can go away. That got built. Awesome. Water blocks make an invisible barrier behind them. That makes sense. That makes sense. We got lumber. You can shut those two off anyway. This line here. Oh! Right. I should remove that. I don't mind going down and around. For that sake. Yeah, it really does, because it does remove a lot of the complexity of the problem, right? If you can just push it right off the map. I just don't really need it, considering my other power options. But yeah, you're right. It is a little cheesy. Yeah, for sure. The other thing I want to wait for is the dirt digger. What's it called? Dirt excavator. Also, welcome back from your walk, Hat. I hope Mila enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Yeah, this is very doable. We have tons of treated planks and everything. And there's the science. Cool. She did. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, dang it. That's kind of what I thought. Can I build this now, even? 100 gears, 50... Yeah, I can. Boop, boop. And here we go. Boop. Oh, you need power. Oh, no, I keep forgetting about that. Why? Why do I keep forgetting I need power? Oh, butts. Alright, well, we'll get there. Not in 4 days we won't, so that was easy. Alright, we wasted a little resources, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That was the idea I had about that, is we could just dig down and boom, big reservoir for the water. A sawtooth waterfall off the map helps with quality of water. Every edge can move 2 units of water. Not sure how many units of water each source block can create on this map, though. Is it different per map? I didn't realize it could be different per map. I thought it was like once you place a water block, that's it. And it doesn't say anything. Actually, I wouldn't mind to figure that out. I'm actually going to crack open the map editor. I have not given the map editor really any strong look. And before Megacycle diverts the river and suddenly has no more power. Well, the thing is, we got the wind. So we can't possibly screw ourselves up too much. Water source. Ah. Can we do play and just see how this looks? I guess I'm curious to see if the amount that gets evaporated and absorbed by the ground counteracts a source block. Like, it just doesn't expand anymore. Not really due to pressure. Huh, I guess it'll just get the whole map. Oh, there we go. There it is. Oh, never mind. Here. I know how we'll figure this out. Hi. Can I borrow you for a second? Where's the speed setting? Oh. Speed? There's no speed setting. Ah, whack. Did you ever use a gravity battery? Indeed, I have a couple of them built in the base. So this looks like as far as one block will go logically. But now I want to see what happens when we... No, just kicking it around. Like, I didn't know how any of this crap worked. Looks like 8 is the max. Holy crap, that is strong. Okay, good to know. So if you go here, Alt-Shift-Z, there's a debug menu, and there's a speed times 30. So just to see how this was gonna... Oh. Interesting. Does this die eventually? Weird. Oh, I wonder why it disappeared. Okay. Well, that answered some questions. Here, I'll show you what I mean by speed. It was what? Dam River? Yeah. We were playing on this map, Dam River, and I had all the materials. It was just building the monument. Takes ages. So if you hit Alt-Shift-Z, you can go ahead and you can set the speed to like 30. Oh, it just looked like it disappeared. So here. Development controls. Speed. Oh. Here it is. Speed times 30. And that was just to get the thing built, because it was like, I don't want to wait here another hour. Nico's yelling at me. We got to do dinner. So just to speed up for our thing. That was that. So. If you now select the source, it shows the strength. Oh, that's cool. I guess this was the only one we messed with. And that's a water seep. Yeah, this map didn't really have source. Normal source. Yes, hi, Nico. Oh my goodness, so angry. He wants attention. Gave him attention during the break. Okay. Strength 1, current setting 1, contamination. Oh, okay. So it's not every tile's even the same. Oh, okay. Cool. Fine with that. Neat. Learning new stuff every day. So I just want to make sure that some of those weren't, I don't know, insanely high. But I'm still happy to go forward with my other plan of just draining it out and getting it out of here. So the two main things I want to figure out for the rest of this session is going to be... I don't have a good permanent tree or a good permanent food setup. I'll have to figure it out. Nope, can set them individually. Makes sense. I have to activate Windows. I had on this machine. Oh, now's maybe a really interesting time to try Linux. No, it's fair. That's fair. Do me a solid and check your Discord settings whenever you have a minute. Or Discord messages. Ugh. I have a spare key I could just give you. That's better. No. Cobalt. It's spelt like this. Because I keep saying it that way. But another thing. Oh, I didn't have anything else to say. I just like to say the word but. Brings you back to the Linux at home, and it's just an Xbox. an Xbox that's been modded to run Nintendo emulated games on it. But we have Linux at home, shows you a Raspberry Pi. All right. Not technically incorrect, but not nearly as functional as I need this to be. So thanks, Ma. All right, time to build out more of that housing because I'm still not doing great on workers. There, just get it built. We'll customize more of it later. But I still have like 2 days of nothing to do. And boop. Path it out. Oh, I guess. We have Linux at home, points at dishwasher. And then your ma is like, and it also plays Doom that you were so excited about for whatever reason. We have Doom at home, points at dishwasher. Yeah, we have Doom at home, points at toaster. We have Doom at home. Oh, that's terrible. Bus says, yeah, no more electronics until you expire the ones you already have. We've already signed the EULA on all these other devices. I'm not signing another EULA. No, you be thankful for what you've gotten for once. Can you imagine? Yeah, I can. All right, this is just flooding all over the damn place. How? How do you run it on a pacemaker? Well, how much computational power does it need? Like, kilohertz? Wait, like, honestly, 35 or 45 megahertz, I want to say? You could, yeah. Oh, I'm sure it ran for shit. I'm sure. But the question isn't, how can I get 60 frames on this son of a gun? It's, can I run it at all? Yeah, yep. That's excellent. That is excellent and dumb and excellent, and I love it. Love it, and I hate it, and I love it. In that order. Alright, we got some planks. It could have... No, not natively at all. No. But you could do simulated 60 frames. But yeah, it 100% is not. What am I doing? This guy is probably close enough. Okay. That's all gravy. It's all gravy. You, my friend, are elixir, and I want a crap ton of this and not think about it again. Yeah. I don't have a single IoT thing in the house. My rule of thumb is if I don't know where the data is, it's not in my house. If the microwave makes a noise I don't remember, it gets the wrench. Yeah, I don't have any IoT stuff in my house. Now that I would love to see. That sounds like absolute unbridled chaos. I mean, it's IoT stuff is fine as long as you understand how to set up a VLAN and separate it off of whatever. I mean, that's my 2 cents. I know there's far smarter, security-minded individuals that know how to do it, but, like, if it was, like, I really want an IoT thing, its own VLAN, its own everything. If I talk to it, I'm talking to it while I'm already in my home. If I need to talk to it outside the home, I could just VPN home. But I'm a big wet whiny fart when it comes to new technology acceptance, and I'm fine with that. IoT free inside the house. Oh, still gross. Still gross water. I thought we were done with it. Okay, but we can get working on this now. Actually. Yeah, it's still gross. Yeah, there is very, very little. Which is always a hard sale after the fact. I don't know, like, maybe I'm super weird, but, like, I won't go to somebody's house. Oh, no, that I get. The problem is that the ring is starting to use a camera, security camera, and collect the date. They're selling that with the form of we can help you. Yeah, there's no, yeah. I'm 100% against all that. I don't need any of it. This was set at 0.85, I think, was the safe zone. Okay. That's going to get built eventually, I'm sure. Water returns to the valley. Fantastic. Okay, get that going on. Perfect. Day or two of pumping water, and we'll be right back to where we were before the drought and everything. It's flooded again? Heck. Yeah, we're gonna do something about that. Yeah, the other thing is always funny, like, having the conversation with folks is, like, the internet was down, and so I couldn't use my bed, and I'm like, just sleep in it? Just sleep in it. Just sleep... What? I know, Nico, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Just sleep in it. No, I know. Okay, come here. Come here. I know. Come here. You're so whiny. That's fine. Surveillance capitalism is my favorite subgenre of late-stage capitalism. I didn't know there were other flavors. I thought it was all like, this is it. This is always where it is. Yes, we do have the sluices, which are the automated gates. Now, based on how I set this up last time, I'm kind of guessing we should put a sluice on the bottom, and then more blockages up top. Cobalt, does that seem like what we were thinking about? We are getting close to police state late game capitalism, which is not great. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Mess with that. Come on up. Hey. You want stir fry? They don't have stir fry. It seems like you got stir fry face. Yeah? Okay, could I make that change now? Or do I have to wait for a drought? Hey, we're finally done with that. Awesome. Get out of here. Good beans. This needs to be raised up a little more. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the next project. Yeah, running in parallel with gig economy capitalism. If both water levels are equal, who cares? You can just change 2 at a time. Ads, yep. Let's do that. Hey, easy on the claws, man. Easy on the claws, man. Or something like that. Maybe that's still a little too much. Okay, let's work with that. Also, you can block a side off with a temporary dam. Yeah. Not getting built. Can't get all the materials. Rod of logs. Okay, that's fine. That's probably where that is. Samsung refrigerators with TVs now with ads. Yeah, I don't get who glums on that. You can log that matter. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I really do want a stable lumber economy, which I was hoping for dirt before we dibble-dabbled in any of that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Still busted. Okay, power for days, though. Not only, like, who thought of that, who bought that, who who was like, oh my god, this is the thing that's been missing in my marriage. I can't believe we existed as a people without this. That's what weirds me out. That's what's gonna weird me out. I had a phone ad that was 60 seconds and 3 more screens to click through being 10 to 15 seconds. Gross. Well, I got Nico here, and he's relatively chill, so I'm really happy with that. Absolutely, yeah, I'm with you. I 100% prefer my appliances dumb. If I want to add automation, I'm going to add... You know that thing that was like in the 70s? It's a timer. It's an outlet timer. I'm going to go find it. Outlet. That is the only automation I have in my house. Okay, you chill out, game. I think they're called timer switches. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to take a screenshot. I want a picture of this thing here. I hate the internet. Okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about. It's a little timer that goes on an outlet, and the outlet is active during that time. That's it. If anything's busted, it's because daylight savings time hit, and I need to adjust the thing. That's all that has to happen. Yep. Easy stuff. We're gonna get some lumber sometime this session, right? When it comes to home automation, the one thing I've been really interesting, what's been really interesting is like we're now at a point, and we've been at this point like for the last like 5 years, is when all these home automation things are trying to unify under a common flag. Like, what's it called now? Matter? I think is it? Like, it's interesting to think about that, but I want nothing that dials outside the house. I got a few of those remotes that can trigger power sockets. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need a freaking refrigerator to tell me I'm low on something and then look up the price and tell me where I can get it and place the order. Ugh. Or the protocol. Not the devices themselves, but the protocol in which they communicate on, because there are too many companies that came out with home automation as the docket, and then they just went bankrupt, and it's like, well, what do you do with all those devices now? They're useless, right? But to have everything under a single protocol... What's the RS458? Now I'm curious about that. So I think the protocol that was, or the company or whatever that was working on it was called Matter. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, that's not the idea of how... Oh, God. No, stop, please. Some brain genius in marketing is probably already doing that. Please, Utarunku, don't. My thermostat's on Wi-Fi. I could just move it around the house so I could target heat. Oh, that's interesting. Different fan strengths, different blower strengths, probably. That's pretty nice. Okay, we're about to get a big influx of lumber pretty soon here. I overbuilt on this, I overbuilt on this, but it's half the fun when you've got it pretty good, right? Got radiators. Also makes sense. Bernie, welcome. Just the one. Just the one true reset. No, Cobalt, I understand that completely. The idea more of Matter, I think, is because of you've got very popular company making lights, let's say, and they disappear. So you'll want support for it. I think that's more what this is, to make sure there's not like a ton of orphan devices worthless. Let's close the radiators and the rest. That makes sense, yeah. We start heating the room is low on temp. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And you don't want more heat where your computer probably is. If that's kicking out the steam, yeah. Totally understood. Alright, we're not going to get as far as I would have wanted, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and pause this guy, because we have 0.3 days before this matters. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. And that's the end of that. That stays lowered. It's raised in a hot second. Where the hell are you guys going? No, seriously. Still reach that one. Go back. Thank you, good chat. Made literally the same mistake I did last time. How about that? Thank you. Okay, yeah, now we got plenty of wood. And plenty of power. Oh, hey, Nico. Hi. Hi. We don't need any of that right now. I don't need any of that right now. Would like to start dibble-dabbling in some of this. Lito's going to be an interesting one. I can see that being a good one. I think I got a space heater that's a Honeywell. It is also a dumb unit, which I am thankful for. Oh, we've not built this yet. Carousel. We have an abundance of power. Yeah, we've got power, so power's not an issue. Burp. And let's axe all that. Excuse me. 50 planks, 50 gears, 40 metal. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Don't really have a hard and fast place to build it. There, done. Cool. If they want to pay the power bill. Lol. Actually, I just noticed. This should be more like this. There. Where does that put that? Oh, that's better. You want a solar setup? If you saw any of my Captain Industry videos, that's all I do. I'm the least creative kid when it comes to any amount of any of that. HatDatSat, however, who's in this chat, always does an excellent job with their nuclear setup. They're all very impressive. But yeah, I'm just wall-to-wall solars. I cannot be bothered. I'm working on too much other dumb crap to break my base. Just wall-to-wall solars. Actually, this is solar-powered, Kender, because the trees are solar-powered. I forgot who made this joke last time. But the trees are solar-powered, and we can burn wood for our power plant. Not connected by any paths. Are you serious? Are you up a... Ah, you butt. You butt sandwich. Fine, be raised. Fine. Live your very best life. Big Cola is solar powered because it's old trees. You have power, though. You're just not connected? Connected to a generator. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I reckon I messed something up. Alright, can we try that again? Freaking nope, we can't. Okay. Yeah, cry about it. There we go. Not going back to captive initiative. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah. It's one of my things that's probably my weakest point in terms of Factorio. Is I just don't go don't go nuclear fast enough. Oh, because of how they treated Karnak. Cobalt. Not to speak on Hat's behalf, but to save some typing, maybe. I think that's because why. Hey, that's cute. A wooden merry-go-round for beavers of all ages. Where do you think you're going, Kit? These branches won't peel themselves. Aww. Tip, the topmost piece in a vertical stack of the power shaft can be regular. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you for that. I always did it just to be safe. Is that... That's the nuclear, the nuclear logo. Dang near. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, I always did vertical just to kind of be safe about it. Because I didn't want to slap a power grid together and be like, how come this doesn't work functionally? Oh, it's also that it doesn't work at all. Good. No Wi-Fi power allowed. I was saying before, like, I would love some long distance, some distance power or something. But you could do it just like with anything else. Just have a really, really long rope. Put it in the teeth of a gear. Stretch that rope somewhere else. Put that in the teeth of a gear. Bam! Long-range power poles like this. Long-range power poles, just like that. My supplies are good enough. I'll go full vertical power shafts to put roads or pipes on top of it. That's smart. Yeah, I like that. I guess I didn't realize they were solid, but it makes sense that they are, considering you can put crap on it, like more vertical power shafts, yeah. Makes a lot of sense, I like that. So now the birds are awake, outside. And now Nico is a little stressed. Hey man, he's just right here on my desk. You wanna do a cat cam thing? Here, hold on. See if we can. Oop! I need you to move your butt just a little. Okay. No, I know it's in the way. I'm sorry. Hey. 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 Camera piece. I need that. No. Hey. Up here, man. Oh, so majestic. So majestic. That's probably enough of this. You want? Like? Okay. You can't eat that. Just energize the zip lines. Do we have copper in order to do that? Yeah, maybe he'll... Yeah, now he's now just rubbing at me, and that doesn't give me enough room to use the camera. I gotta find me like a $5 tripod or something. That'd be great. So I could put it and prop it properly. Yeah, I am petting him. That's why I'm not really paying attention to the game. To be honest, that's why I'm not really paying attention to the game. Let's see here. Sorry, catch up. Energize zip lines. Hello for face. Majestic little void. The void demands pets. Probably a question for John. Let's see here. Ever been to a watermill? Yeah. Watermills for like crushing grain and stuff into flour? Sure. Yeah. There's a watermill for cutting logs nearby. An old classic son of a gun. Zap lines. Dragon Green 6900, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing? Dragon Green 690. Make sure I spell your name correctly this time. I think I spelt it wrong like 4 or 5 times. There we go. How was your stream? How did it all go? Anything to share? You have any pics of your work? Love to see how folks are doing in their game of Timberborn or anything. Yeah, anything you want to share? Hey, yeah, thank you. Yep, also running machines before power lines, the Industrial Revolution. Yeah. Yeah, those are the two, like, closest references I have. Is one that, like, mills grain into flour and, cuts, hey, high score. Oh, yeah, because the carousel. How much does that provide, anyway? Carousel. 3. Ooh. Like, not a lot, but that is a lot. That's pretty good. I like it. So what are we short on? Nothing really. We're just waiting for stuff to get done. It was good. Nothing just yet. Put the next time out my fields. Hey, that's awesome. Well, if ever you're willing to share, I'd love to see the work you put into it. For sure, for sure. There is a mod called Power Lines. Nice. What about power armor and construction robotics? Is that a thing? And personal laser defense? You're right, man. You should go have a nap. Nico's looking at me real hungover like. I tried to give my cat scotch. It did not work. I'm kidding, of course. Whenever my cats have interest in something that I have, I show it to them, but I never let them have it. Because usually the things I like are really acidic. Or like lemons or something, or oranges, or something sweet. So Nico is very trained to not like jump at my glass or anything, because like I'll show him. This is red wine. You will not like it. He'll put his snoot in there and take a big old draft. He's like, oh god, do not like. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. But that's okay. It's good that you learned. It's not Factorio. Dang it. I did actually come across an interesting mod. I'm gonna find it. No, it was called Tower Defense Evolution, the Pure Kills system. This was an interesting one I came across. It was, there's no real science bottles. You don't craft science bottles. You kill biters. Biters are worth a certain amount of points, and you allocate points to a research. So you're not making red, green, blue science. You're just pure defense. I tried it for about 20 minutes, but on yellow magazines, they sent 7 big biters at me. I'm like, dude, there's no armor piercing. I can't pierce the armor. Like, my guns are dealing 1 damage. They have, like, 1,000 something. You know, the old school champagne glasses, the wide ones? Yeah. I like dog, loved. Limoncello? Aww. Yeah, sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the game I'm playing because Nico's neat. I love him. He's my little baby man, doing what he baby can. Oh, that's getting close to our butts. Easy there. So there's probably some settings that have to be changed, but like, I like to think I'm pretty good at Factorio. I'm not great, and this isn't a brag, but like I think I'm pretty alright in Factorio, but that many big biters that fast, forget that noise. That's insane. Yeah, it was nuts. I don't think playing multiplayer would make it any better, but also there wasn't an they took out the evolution bit. So under normal circumstances of Factorio, evolution is based on kills, pollution, and time. That's all removed, and now it's just kills. But the kills are predetermined based on waves. So it's actually like a wave tower defense kind of a thing. So interesting, but also... Yikes. What's going on here? Dude, go to bed. It takes 8 hours for him to clean up his teeth. Dude, go to bed. Man, this thing just goes on and on, doesn't it? Yeah, we got plenty of power. I'm just waiting for this thing to go away. The bad tide. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's talk about the real work. Oh, it's this. 4,000? Awesome. Thanks. So, 400 gears, which we have. 200 shellacked. We don't have that. 150 metal. We're going to need more metal before we do too much more. But that's kind of what this whole project was. When at my grandparents' place, we had those glasses with some champagne, and they had very low, small tables next to the chairs, couch. We're not paying attention. My parents' previous dog went slurp, slurp, and emptied 2 glasses. Oh my gosh. If he didn't puke, I'm sure he was very saucy. Oh, I hope the puppy was okay. She was really happy. Oh, I'm sure. No puke. Okay, good. Yeah. That can get really dangerous if there's any, like, citrus or anything in any of that. At least that's the case for cats. I haven't had a dog, so I'm not too sure what the rules are. But, like, you don't give a dog chocolate. Like, that's an easy one, right? And it seems like a really lame play, right? Like, I'm not really doing much, but that's okay. I'm having a delightful time. What? Clear cut some of this crap, probably? Sure. Got really nothing else to do. Licking your... I was looking at us like, more? Yeah. Aww. Cute bubber. Cute bubber. Yeah. Might as well be doing something. Steffi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing swell, but welcome. Oh, it's a lurk. Saying hi to someone that's not here. Nice. Nice one, John. Thanks, I did my best. Really put some effort into it. What is this? A dead blueberry? Get the heck out of here with your dead blueberries. Just typing is slow. I'm gaming. No worries. Appreciate you coming by, saying hi. All the stuff. Alright, well that can take a fortnight to build. I thought I already removed this. This stuff doesn't just disappear, does it? There. It was a carrot run we did a while ago. Because it wasn't super confident we had enough food. So during a drought period, I was like, we can easily deploy and get 2 or 3 harvests of carrots, which we did. It's just now that I have the beehives, I don't really need that anymore. Steffi, you don't have to reply, but I hope you got your account back. Or are soon to get your account back. Or are closer to getting your account back. Oh, got it. Jump down? Do you want me to put you down? Do you want me to put you on the ground? Here. It looked like he was just gonna tumble right off the desk, and I'm like, you alright? Oh, and now he's hunting. Excellent. Might be good to make a deep storage area for water. Yeah, I was gonna do this with the drill. But I think I appreciate the reminder. Let's do something like this. This would be a good start. I have a lot of explosives. And I got a lot of, the other stuff. Elixir. No. Extract. I played enough role-playing games that there's like 8 or 9 E words. Elixir, ether, extract. Like these are all different words about the whole thing. You can go down how much? 4? Okay. This will be perfect. Yeah. 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 Energy, yeah. All these things like the evasion, yeah. Well, not only that, but ether, elixir, and extract are all things that you ingest as a character, right? Ether gives you more magic points. Elixir heals your health and your magic, and extract could be just a bomb. Just a freaking bomb. I wouldn't mind to non-corrupt all this. Experience. Sure. I'll let you, you know what? I'll let you have that one. Emissary, Eminence, Evangelion, sure. Dude, that show was just messed up. Yeah, but I've got how much? Yeah. And we're still cooking, right? So we're still cooking, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. No, not your phone. It just needs some imagination to write it that way. Yes, agreed. Edition, yep. I think y'all got it. Now, does anyone know, can the drill work through water? Does anyone know if that's a thing? So if I put this like this, this will just dig through, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. It can drill. Perfect. Thank you. And one more bit. Perfect. Awesome. So that's even more water preservation. How far does water actually reach in a let's call it a 1 cubed area, a 1 meter cubed area? Is it 7 squares? 15 tiles? Really? Oh, I thought it was like 7 or something. Oh, then this is definitely going to happen. Oh, wait. 3x3 tiles gives... I'm confused. No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. So, like, here's my question. If this water level drops too far, at what point does it stop feeding this tile? This pile here? That's what I want to know. So I'm just gonna... that. There, okay. If you make a 3x3 square, it gives 15-ish range. Oh, okay. So that would still be worthwhile for me to do that. That's good enough logic for me. Worst case scenario, I fill it back in later. But it does need to reach the top level. Oh. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Well, so we're gonna find out. Worst case scenario, I screwed up this half of the farm and I gotta do something about it. Did you look at that map? Which map, Dead Soul? Sorry. Did you DM me or something? Timberpunk 2. No, I don't think I did. I'm gonna look it up right now, though. Timberpunk 2. Workshop, Timberpunk 2. Oh, God. This looks like a mess. Here, I want to make sure Hat saw it. Hat, did you take a gander at this? Yeah, I'll blow it up after 7 days from now. Yep, exactly. What I was working on was a 3x3 and then farm around 1 layer, 2 spaces, or 1 layer to make a farm stack. Oh, that's dope. Nice. Oh, that'll be good. So much water storage. This is excellent. You have seen it? Oh, man. So start the farm at layer 0, then layer 3. Oh, then you have a column of water in the middle? Yeah, I don't have there is a mod that adds like a top down ladder and not stairs. And fill the water. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to give that a gander sometime. Thank you for that. Food is still looking alright. Oh, actually, I just had a brilliant thought. None of this is going to really matter. There we go. I will. Yeah. Thank you for that. If anything about it's going to be a challenge, it's going to be my own mentality against myself, for sure. I'm going to succumb to my own stupidity rather than any real part of the game. Not to say the map won't be a tactical challenge, but I'm enough of a tactile challenge under my own weight. I'll be fine. Oh gosh, come on, gross water, get out of here. I want to build stuff. This thing is going to take off somebody's head, isn't it? I mean, it can't. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was getting at, yeah. I'm the dumpus arse that isn't going to get a whole lot accomplished, for sure. I did also say I would like to get to a point where I'm playing. Or if they give a high five, right? That side looks fine. Man, what a crappy carnival, right? Like, half of the ride is just showing off my stockpile of materials. Like, what a crap carnival this is. What was I saying? Oh, I did make it clear that I very much, honestly and true, very, very much would like to get to play Ender Frog's maps. Not that I'm, like, gonna conquer all of them or anything, but I would like to get to that point. I think that would be a lot of fun, yeah. If anything, the carnival that I probably will provide here for my folks is welcome to the Circus of Value. This is the first time I messed with a detailer, too. Oh, okay. It's very space efficient. I don't know how many of these I need. Let's start with 2. Warehouse land, not to be confused with Disneyland. Dude, if someone was like, hey John, you're full of whimsy, aren't you? And I'm like, who the hell do you think I am? But if they said, you're full of whimsy, why don't you come with us to the Magical Kingdom? And I'm like, where? Disneyland? No. No, thank you. My favorite ride in Disneyland is going to be the air-conditioned van ride back to the parking lot. No, I'm fine. And not that I'm a grouch, it's just like, I don't want to deal with that many people ever. I appreciate my introverted space. No thanks. Good. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. We have a thing for this. I mean, can't lie, this music frickin' slaps. Okay, it's called Tails. Hold on. BRB. See if I can remember where the crap Steam stores stuff on a Linux box. Steam apps, common. Nope, I already screwed it up. Games? No. Library Steam apps. Compat data. Yep. EFX Drive C. Users. Steam user. App data? Local? Where the crap is this thing? I'll have to look it up again. Oh, is it My Games or something? Saved games? My documents? Timberborn, there it is, found it. Okay. So, banners. Tails. Ooh, let's see if this works. I'll be so happy. Yeah! Nice! What up? Oh, that's gonna be dope. Very excited. Charlie! Come play with us, Charlie. The internet. Shivers in the internet. Okay. Oh, right. Stop. I need a mod that defaults explosives to, like, the lowest priority because it's just dumb crap projects I want done eventually and never, like... Come on, let's go! I want me logo! Oh, it's gonna be so dope. Oh, the internet in the 2000s, the early 2000s, were absolutely wild. Oh. Oh, shit, son. I was gonna set up a whole thing. You did... Oh, good. Great. That saved me some brains. Thank you. Was legit gonna set up, like, a whole thing and get that all cleaned up. Guess I don't have to know more. Alright. Cool. That's still kicking its style. We are slowly losing food. We have 1.8 days. I can't do anything about that now. We'll have to wait for the next drought or similar. And we'll just load it up, and once in a while we just gotta kick that style. Alright, so I've never messed with this before. Oh! Oh, it looks so stupid! It doesn't recenter it at all! Oh god, oh no, alright. Oh my god, it looks so stupid. Oh god, I'm crying. I thought it was like, oh, it's a circle, so it's gonna put it in, like, the main part of the tail. Oh my god. I got boogers coming out of my face. Okay. Yeah, 1E, that's what it is. That's my new logo. Alright. Oh, okay, well, we'll mess with that some other time. Oh god, that's so funny. Alright, I'd like something that, like, pops. So, like, these yellow ones are gonna be a little more... Yeah, good call. The dude that went already had the Emmy got rebranded already. Oh my god. Yeah, the run is over. Alright, that looks pretty dope. Oh my god. I don't know how you got the cyan out of the tail, but good work. Okay, that looks pretty freaking dope. Sorry. Oh god, that was funny. Alright. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's put another one down just because I don't want it to be... there we go. Yeah, the black one or whatever, I don't care. Oh my god, I have a headache. That was so funny. Oh boy. Oh, you poor puppy. Go on the house. No charge or whatever. Go get your... Oh god, okay. Well, that's just gonna be a thing. Actually, I think I like the green better than the black. Oh. Yeah, rocket, yeah. Oh, okay, I think that was all of them. Oh, that was irrationally... yeah. What I'll do is I'll go find the files that have the a thing, and then I'll fit the logo so it's smaller and raised. And then I'll add some, like, veins out of it coming out of the bottom or something, so it looks like Tron or some shit. We'll get... Anyone else? Anyone else fall victim to the... Okay, they're all contemplating, they're all doing their thing. Great. Oh. Genuinely had problems breathing for a second there. Okay. Is all this done? Hey, look at that. Hot jams. We are gonna store so much water. The mullet, yeah. This is the spiritual successor to the rat tail. Is the poorly shaped YouTuber's logo on your butt. No, I'm okay, thank you. Oh, man. That was funny as hell. Oh, man. You know what they say, business in front, party in the back, and you point at your tail and it's like... I'm not watching that, Cobalt. I will watch that later. I'm not watching whatever that is now. Oh, man. I feel like I've accomplished nothing in like 6 hours other than had a delightful time. I don't even know what the title... What do I even title this thing? What am I going to take a picture of? Oh, I know what I'm going to take a picture of. I mean, I saw the title. I know what I'm going to take a picture of. The idiot gazebo here. Yeah, that's what I'll take a picture of. That's the name of my carnival. Idiot Gazebo. Which is actually the name of my death metal band I'm starting. Idiot Gazebo. Yeah. Yep. Idiot Gazebo for sure. Oh my god. Oh. Next time I go to my doctor, they'll be like, yeah, your blood pressure's out of control. What do you do for a living? I'm like, I do some living, that's for damn sure, but not for, like, financial prosperity at any stretch of the imagination. They're like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a funny man on the TV. Like, okay, do you crack jokes? I'm like, I try to. And they're like, you shouldn't do that anymore. Oh. Oh, I get it. We just do this now? A little bit of icky water? That's fine. It'll dissipate pretty fast, right? Cool. So now this happens. That's freaking dope. It holds a lot of water. Holy butts. Get this out of here. Oh, sorry. I know I'm sniffling a lot. I'm still having a difficult time trying to get some composure. Alright. Good stuff. There's more water. Now we can continue this whole cavalcade of nonsense. Go, go, go. Fine. Alright. Now, what's the ultimate plan with something like this? I guess my assumption is this is going to fall down a little bit. We bust a hole like this. Jokes are bad, just switch over to the hat puns. Yeah, hat puns are legendary for sure. We bust it up like this. Then at the very bottom, we put the sluices to let the good water through. Oh, then I don't want to go that deep, probably. Well, it's going to take a while for them to get here anyway, so I'm not worried. There's that. Oh, the detailers. Yeah, okay. I was like, why are they happy now? Speaking of, is everything running? Get that going again. I'm low on pine tar. We're good on paper. All that crap can just run. 2 of you, please. Thank you. Yeah. Oh! Did I delete that before? Ooh, hold on. I'm genuinely curious because if I didn't, that's just spilling water out. Hold on. I bet you when I was in debug mode, I deleted a thing on accident, because I do that sometimes. because I'm very good at video games. Very good at video games. I want to find out. Just in case anything changes in difficulty settings, and based on that, we'll see. Yeah, so the idea ultimately, I guess, would be sluice from bottom up. Quay. It's the fastest thing I can type on a keyboard. Okay, go away. It's over here. Yep. Okay. It was the second one in. 0.55 for the first three. One for everything else. Okay, perfect. 0.5, 0.5, and then one for the rest. We'll just put it back. I don't know if you can copy paste stuff in debug mode or whatever, but it should be an easy fix. Ow! Frickin' fist puncher. Alright, so it's a 0.5, 0.5. That was easy. Okay. I highly doubt there's a Control-C, Control-V kind of a thing, but we already know where this is. Here. Oh no, that's just for... Why are there 3? 1, 2... So many water things. Okay, dead mode to a water source. Yep. You? 0.5, 5... And then one's all the way. Okay, cool. I think we fixed it. What the crap? Alright. I don't actually know what happened there. Hold on a second. Ah, okay. I figured it out. If you have something selected... and you leave developer mode, it deletes it. So I didn't actually delete something intentionally. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to delete this. Cheese it up. No. Don't have anything selected. Get out of dev mode. Perfect. Okay. Learning new shit every day. Look at that. And just because I'm a paranoid Floyd, reload the map. Not in the thing. Yeah, I have a short list of things I've discovered that I would personally consider a bug, but I'm going to wait until 1.x comes out proper, and then I'll post it. Because I don't know how much of a gap there is between this and the 1.x release. Okay, that all looks much better. It is a feature. How did you know? Alright, let's get on to this whole thing. How you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Have at. Cool. That takes care of that. We're almost done with this. Too far from a district. Right, because we're still working on the stairs. Okay, are there any other really neat, naturally forming cisterns we could get onto? I think so. Which is fine. One of my kitties has the hiccups. The hiccups. Okay, so back to how this is structured. So go ahead and wait till it's daytime, and we'll pause the game. Okay. So for sake of argument, something like this, and that's for good water, right? Now I can't build on top of this, can I? No. Okay. Gosh, I don't know how much spacing of this I even need, because once it gets above the water source, doesn't it just push it right off the map? Or Kenderfrog said there was an invisible space somewhere. Just accidentally deleted my game save and the backups are miles behind. Uh-oh. Check your recycling bin! Okay, so this going up is an invisible wall. And it's not just one square. Okay, I see it now. Yep, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. So it's all the way up to whatever. That's actually perfect. It's not there. Uh-oh. And overwrote my cloud. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so this is what I got here is still a viable strat. So that's regular water going through. Let's see here. I could build this dam much lower. I'd rather just get rid of the corruption as soon as I can. Now, how do we get rid of this much garbage quickly? That's my one question. So we do have power of tunnels. I guess. Man, I really don't care for that, but it would work. What else do I want to do with the bad water, if there's anything? I think there's nothing else I really need to do with that, so I don't mind running with this for a little bit. How do we get down there? That's another great $50 question. Oh. I guess that was a little easier than I thought. I could build in front of it, right? There we are. Now, the thing that's going to be interesting is I don't think this is going to be enough to stop everything. So we're going to need to figure out something else. What if we go down one more? Really give it something to slosh around in. Do this one step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. Getting too excited. About that. I'm fine with that. With this, we're going to set this to critical priority, and then we'll go from there. I think every tile is somewhat like 6 CMS flow. Stores have a strength of 1 and 1. So for every... Are you saying for every 6 of these, I need 1 open tile to spill out? I might be misunderstanding what you're saying. Sorry, Cobalt. I didn't mean to be dumb. I'm just this way. Aw. Aw. Like this. Which will help us build the other side as whale. Is it 6 or 2 per side touching fluid? Yes, exactly, I'm an idiot, or yes, exactly, I got what you meant. Oh, we're already doing the dino? Oh, yeah, because it said high priority. Okay, there's that. 7 more kits. This doesn't need a worker, does it? No, okay. And this doesn't need a worker either? Huh. How wide is your source there? Well, a bunch of it's 0.5. So 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 25. But that's only worth 22 because the 3 on each side are 0.5. So they're worth 22 flow, or whatever that other number represented. Make that tunnel one wider, it might fit. Maybe? I also plan on gutting this guy as well. If only the sluice could be pointed down, that would be neat. But that would also break probably a ton of crap. Yeah, this is going to be a long project. I don't know why I'm trying to baby it. Just let it go. The water can't flow out until the last demolition charges are placed anyway. Oh, little seep over. That's all. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, crap. There, just let that chill out for a second. Yeah, 1. Wait, 9 something? Let's work with that. Yeah, everything's just running. Sweet. Oh, the cap. Right. 400 gears, 200. Oh, I need more tap. More tap and more sap. Might also straight up backflow of the map over the source block. Well, that's what I thought we were talking about, is there's an invisible wall over it, right? I thought that was that talking point, that stuff can't flow over because of what they changed in 0.7. I could be completely bonkers wrong. I did test and I can't build over it. Nothing goes over the source block, yep. Perfect. Okay, I want to get this started. Very nice. Now, I did find out that you do need supports. You can't just build something overhanging too far. You do need some level of support. One of the things I tried in a different... Oh, crap. Yeah, alright. One of the things I tried in a different... I'm going to pause this. Yes, I guess just like that. There we go. One of the things I tried in a different build is I tried to build an overhang for housing. Here, just to talk it out a little bit. This is that other hard map I was playing just to get an idea of what hard felt like, and it sucked. But just to have this conversation to completion. This is what I was talking about. So I wanted to build, so I built this residential block here. It's a very cool screenshot. I tried to build up, but the problem is this all collapsed. You need these triple platforms. I think you can build off 3 squares, and it's okay. Or 2 squares or something. But this is where I was doing a lot more like testing on the physics to see like, what's allowed, what isn't, and this isn't Minecraft. Just to show, if I remove this... Oh, it won't let me remove it. Oh. Yeah, it won't let me remove it. Straight up. But if you do tunneling, which I was doing, back here to open up more space for more residential stuff, you need a solid thing. So maybe it just collapses flat. It's just destroyed. Yeah, so this block would fall, and then whatever was on this just goes away. Yeah. I tried that somewhere else. I don't know if I patched it. I think I patched it. There was somewhere else I was testing a thing where it was just the same thing. I thought I had a different... No, I guess not. Okay. Anyway, that's something to always keep in mind. So that's the save I've been using for hard mode to see if there's any differences and stuff, how certain things interact with other things. But yeah, this screenshot is absolutely great. Holy crap, there's a lot of people online today. I forgot to hydrate Nedved. Alright, there we go. I love that map. Oh, here, let me show you it straight up. Yeah, for my first real attempt at hard mode, and I just really wanted to keep playing the game, but I didn't have the energy to stream anymore. That one is Cliffside. And it is a very, very cool map. Learned a lot. I learned a lot. I also learned how much a grown man in his 40s can cry. A lot. Quay. Cool. This is the map, how it looks. So I dumped a bunch of pictures in my Discord on how I try to utilize this space. This space right here is perfect for like 4x2 in terms of the highest cost residential buildings. It actually was a cute little scrounch. Here, let me go get that one because that one's good to share. Super, super good to share. I think I put her here. Yeah. So there's that. That was the best I could fit with all the residential bits I needed. But yeah, this map was really rough to play my first hard mode on. What is this? Oh! Oh, that's not there because I started it in .7. Oh, there's kind of a little more stuff here. Yeah, 800 science points is not there in my game. That's fine. Anyway, cool. Lots of fun things about it. Lots of fun things about it. Yeah, thank you. I really want to try... There's another map called Diorama, which is like 25 by 25 or something. I want to play that one, but the votes for this one was pick a bigger map, so we're playing a bigger map. But I do want to show off... I know I'm doing a lot of loading, sorry. The good thing is, ever since we moved from .7 to 1.x, the loading does seem a lot snappier. So this is maybe the next map I want to play. Diorama, 50 by 50. You're not going to see a lot of panning around, I'll tell you that for nothing. There's not a lot of things to pan around to see. It's such a tiny map. Quay. Whatever. That's the map. The whole map. That's it. Get it done with like 10 guys. There's also not a lot of metal. But yeah, I really want to play this one next. But like I said, I'm super happy we did 1,000 Islands. We're currently in 1,000 Islands. But this one seems rough. There's more wood. Honestly, there's more lumber to be had in this one than Cliffside. You can get that chopped right away. Drop a bunch of carrots right off the bat as soon as you can, which means you need planks. But get that started and start stashing as much as you can, even if you can't tech up. Just keep stashing. That's the only thing I can think of with a map like that. There's just not a lot of room for you to play around in. Yeah. You're really gonna turn on your industry, I don't know, parts at a time? You're not gonna be able to have, like, 5 gear makers or anything like that, that's for sure. Like, really gross Kool-Aid. That's what it looks like. Get out! Ooh, that backslashed a little bit. Back kicked? Whatever. It's gross now. Yeah, oh, I believe that. Also, welcome, Malden. I might have mispronounced your name, and for that... What are you doing? No! No! I didn't pause all the stuff! Ah, damn it, don't do that. Don't do that! To pause all this stuff? And also, why did you build those? I think I just gotta pause this because everything else is built on top of it, right? You can build that. You can build this. You can build that. I think I paused everything. Okay. I think that worked. Cut the road and the leaders, yeah. I think we're okay, though? Yeah, we got some beavers into bad water. Twitch, I should set up the herbologist. Need power? You gotta tell me right now if you need power. No. What are you, a cop? You gotta tell me right now if you're a cop. Alright, go for it. Top priority, please, thanks. The iron teeth are also far more effective at curing icky bad caca poo poo pee pee water, for what it's worth. Not to say the folk tales are terrible, but when I was checking out the wiki for something else, I also looked on a breakdown of each faction. And I knew enough, like, by playing both factions, no problem. But it was cool to see, like, major differences between two factions. Iron Teeth are far more capable at dealing with bad water than Folktale. Not to say that the antidote maker is crap, but there's better options. Okay, we're done with this for now. That's 4. Done with this for now. More housing, need more food. All this doesn't have to be running all the time. I do need more sap, so that stays on. That's another 6. Paper. Paper good, power good. Power super good. I do not. Oh, crap, I need that for the antidote, don't I? Right, thank you. I forgot about that completely, because I planted it, like, once on a whim, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's there. A bush? Okay. Yeah, 3 days, 3 days? Oh, that's not bad. Who harvests this? Is it farmers, or is it something else? Oh, it's something else. Oh, it's gonna be a gathering point, isn't it? Yeah. Right, it's a gathering point. Thank you for that. Completely forgot. There we go. I guess, you know what, for now? Not a big deal. Only takes 6 days. There you go. Gather flag, there you go. Dandelion. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Now, one thing I wouldn't mind to try. Well, we've got time. Because, oh, Dolly, do we have some time? Yep. That works for me. There's the 3. Here's another uneven 3. But I kind of like the way it looks. I only messed with this a little bit in the last game. I'm not entirely 100% sure how this works. But this is going to be Spatterdock. So this has to be partially submerged, right? Well, this, does anyone know if this will just kill these things? Like, it can't be this deep, right? If it can't be this deep, then I'm going to cut a different section out and do it differently. Must be partially submerged in water. This makes me think this will just never grow. Let's experiment a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna assume none of this gets built, but that's okay. Ooh, also, we should expand the other side. Oh, I forgot about that. Hi, can you get on that? Thanks. Awesome. Oh, we don't have a forestry tower. Ugh. I make this so complicated on myself for no reason. Hi. If you could. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, let's get that buttoned up. All right. Good to know. 25 days for the bad water. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. It's just gross, gross, gross. We're out of logs? Of course we are. Okay, hold on. Nope. That's all planks, and we're full of gears. Just take out some of that. That I still want more of. Hey, you recovered your save. Fantastic. How? I mean, delightful. That's the important takeaway, but also out of curiosity, how? We just need logs. Found it and then had to mess around with renaming files. Hey, good for you. Genuinely awesome news. Yep, dandelions. Oh, we're also out of berries. Oh, no. Did not think of that. I did. Yeah, that's going to be the linchpin of the whole thing. How much do you need? 2 blueberries. All right, so I'll have enough to take care of the beavers that are sick. That's fine. Yeah, I did not think that through at all. None of this has been thought out. In case there was any question, none of this was thought out. Yep, we're just waiting on logs now. Building on staff. Beaver unwell. Beaver's injured. Contaminated beaver. Construction lacks materials. Pause. You're all done? Awesome, thank you. Awesome, thank you. Awesome, thank you. Cool. A lot more lumber. Cool. Clean up the map real nice. Yes, sir. Boop. Nifty. Alright. 13 radiated beavers, or contaminated beavers. Gross. I'm really glad they don't contaminate themselves just hauling the bad, crappy poo-poo caca pee-pee water around. So that's good. I know I'll soon build an actual proper forestry bit, but right now I just need the lumber. So far, that's coming around nicely. There's actually a super duper strong chance our beavers are going to expire before we get any of this stuff built. Ooh, someone's busy. Holy cow. And we'll save that for the end of the cycle. I'm not going to pop this all right now. There's no point. Utarunku, thank you very much. Have a delightful rest of your day. Appreciate the hangout. Appreciate the hangout. Ooh, okay. No available workers in district. Dang it to dang it. Alright. I don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. And I don't need that right now. Cool. Now, I do want to know how much of this actually gets planted or not. I think because the tile is too deep, literally 2 tiles deep, it won't get planted. No goods in stock. Okay, but if I do this... Yep. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's unfortunate. Could just leave this here and we plant it when food is low. I guess I don't have a terrible vibe on that, but it's not a permanent location anyway. How long does it take for that? 6 days? Oh, 12 days. Gross. Okay, that's kind of unacceptable. Oh, yuck. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that be for now. There is something else I want to work on, a little more importantly. And I was hoping we could wait until we got a drill built. But I do want to start thinking about... levy. I do want to start thinking about building up a proper tree farm. Might do down here. Wall this off, right? So ride with me here for a second. Wall this off, right like that. So it's just high enough. And then we put a sluice here. And that's more than enough water for that and this. And we have regular amount of stuff. I guess this would also have worked fine if I build this up by 1. Then we're right back to where we are with a ton of plantable land. Maybe that's the focus. And we have more than enough of this. I just need power. Yes, sir, we have a boatload of power. Yep, right there. Perfect. And I think I actually remembered this time. Look at that. Nice. Okay. That makes that really easy. And there's no danger below. Nope. That's interesting. Oh, that's for the power. Yeah, no problem. Perfect. Cool. So there's that. 18 contaminated beavers? What the crap? Died of old age, died of old age. We had like 8 a minute ago. Huh. That's interesting. Oh? This has to get done first, because holy crap, I'm tired of running out of lumber. Looks like that. Thanks. Next. Just as simple as that. Boom. Done. That can go away. Yeah. Gives me a really solid amount of room to work with. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I needed to do that eons ago. A long, stupid time ago. Oh, that's weird. I thought the dirt that was pulled was worth 6. Oh, wait, the other faction. Are their drill excavators different? Ooh, that's something I didn't think about. Oh, no, it's the same. Okay, I thought they pulled 6 and it took 6 to place a block. Okay. Well, 1.5 hours will have what? Well, like what? A dozen? A dozen blocks a day? That's not bad. For effort, I'm pretty much just chill vibing on anyhow? Yeah. Losing a bunch of workers to contamination. We have 9 kits, 17 infected. Yikes. We're going to pause both of that. We could say this is a higher priority. That would be great. We're going to stop that. Interesting. Now, there's a fair chance that when this is planted, it just dies immediately because of corruption? Dies in 3 days, contaminated. Yep, okay. What we'll want to do is we'll want to do a little changing up here. There is a flooring. Stops soil contamination from spreading beneath it. Floor panel stops water from leaking through it. I guess this is what I want. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. I can't path it, though. I guess there we are. Annoying, but it'll be fine. What I'd also like... Henry, hello! I was watching your stream a little bit there. I wasn't able to pay too much attention because there's been a couple of, not calamities I'm dealing with, but yeah. How was your stream? How'd everything go? Tell me everything. Any new stuff? Any new projects? Anything you want to share with the class? You got a picture of anything that you worked on? More than welcome to share it here, for real, for real. Stop soil contamination from spreading beneath. Must be built on the ground. Build a barrier a day. Keep the bad tides away. I'm hoping to start to see some of this disappear, though. Is higher priority. The puppy outside that is just losing his peppercorns about something I'm not sure. This is just gonna fly. I don't know how this exactly works. Last time I just used levies, and the levies seem to do alright. Yeah, I'll say that with a question mark. Question mark? Levies do alright. Oh! That decayed a little bit. Oh, okay, well. Okay, that's working. Alright. I think what happens is when it goes in and touches a block, it spreads throughout the block. And so we gotta wait for this to build out a little bit more fully before we can claim a lot of the land. Something like that. Thanks for support. Start a new world with like 100 or so mods. We call it Modded Mondays. We're just exploring, looking for a nice place to call home. That's wonderful. That is... I love the energy behind that. That's great. I don't have a way to build that. Crap. Womp womp. Alright, that's fine. We'll get it done, it'll be great, and then we'll actually have lumber. That's the excuse and the lie I'm telling myself throughout. Speaking of which, more of this just became capturable. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. So now, for sake of tapping, hopefully we can get to a point where I actually can make some effort on this. Hi, friend. Can you go like that? And like that? Yeah. Now, I won't have to do this for too much longer, because hopefully we're going to deal with the bad tide before it happens. But for now, this is something I can work on right now for the next 2 weeks. I can't really work on any of this for 2 weeks because the bad tide. Okay, we've gone from 19 contaminated to 14. I think we're on our way. We're on our path. Ooh, sorry. Just you ever crack a knuckle on accident? You don't intend to, but then your body's like, "Well, you got one. You might as well catch them all." And it's like, no, cracking your knuckles is not like Pokemon. This is bad for a lot of reasons. This continues to be bad for a lot of reasons. Okay, you get more oak. Boom. Oak. You are not maple, not chestnut, you're pine. Okay, so what I want is I want a nice chunk of this not touched. Let's say that is not touched. And then we can make sure that we have a even income from the pines, considering the oaks are going to take a lot longer to propagate. It'll give us something to work with. Yeah, I should have concentrated on this ages ago, but I was like, we'll get to it eventually. The forest will be there for us. We'll get there eventually. And now we're at a point of a game. It's like, I can't not have lumber anymore. I need it. I need it so badly. I need it. I'm gonna get it. Flatline this, we'll add more of this contamination barrier. Hopefully that'll fix whatever is happening here, but I think that's creeping in from over here. So we'll get to it all. Get to it all. A lot of lumber now. Holy gibbers. Both the builders guilds are online. Cool. All right. Yeah, we're finishing up the demolitions first. That's why I'm sure. Now, can y'all even make it to the other side? You can't. Perfection. Okay. And that's everything? Nope, 2 more. I find the digging and placing trees really, really cute. It's like a puppy that just found a stick for the first time. Just going crazy about it. I think it's really cute. Yep. Popper. It's not planting anything anywhere else because we still have a lot of corruption. Alright. 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 That goes away. How much metal do we have? 130. Hot diggity dang. That's way more than enough. Yep. Please work on that. And we'll extend this a little more. Maybe about here and build up a wall or whatever. So when we flood again, we've got plenty of extra space. So something like this. Yep. See? And then this. Right about there looks good. Yeah, something like this so it doesn't just take over and flood this whole thing again. I think that looks good. And then can I build this while that's building? I can. Hot dang. Hot dang. Yep, there we go. We're taking it back. Excellent. Tense fingers like Mr. Burns. Excellent. My sinuses are a little wacky tobacco, so I can't really get the voice, but you get the idea. We are going to have so much lumber when this comes in. Oh my gosh. Just to make this look a little more organized. Now, another thing that we haven't touched are maple treats. That's what they're called, maple treats. And what we could do with those is we can tap the sap from a maple tree, and you add wheat to it, and we get a sweet confectionery that our folk really, really appreciate. I have not touched them at all, but wouldn't be a bad thing. That reaches all the way. These reach all the way. Perfect. Okay, good. And this got built. Now, I think the levees also stop corruption from really coming through. This little bit here I'm not worried about. But we got the brunt of it, and that's going to keep us pretty tight and some solid amounts of wood for a while. Fine. You? You can pop back on. And because you can't reach that far anyway, you can have that. That kind of does it. Now, how far can you go? Just not quite as far. That's okay. We can just leave that space open. Not a problem. Sightseeing spot or something. Leave it like that. Little bit of oak. Little oak, no joke. Right there. And a pine. Perfect. So hopefully a good mix between wood that is more readily available, the pine, and a mix between the oak that will give us much longer returns for a much longer investment, right? But yeah, the next flood we have, this can all get filled in again with more water. That'll keep that straight. That's good. So no matter how far we get into the contamination project, this will be preserved now. No more half-dying trees cause too much water, or half-dying trees because contamination. Just, yeah. before I revolutionized, quote unquote, our industry, that should have been our priority, but it wasn't. Oh, big stream. Oh, goodness. You alright, Zenny? Pick up in and coughing over there. It hasn't happened often enough that I think I gotta take him to the vet, but I think I'm gonna give a call and see if I can take him in anyway. I don't think Zenny is sick. I think maybe he ate something and he can't get it down. Which what I've done is I've opened his mouth and checked, and I didn't really see anything that was like, oh, this is bad. There was nothing like that. The other thing is I did pick up some cat grass. If you're not familiar with what cat grass is... Okay, I was like, there's no way that got built. Cat grass is effectively, what is it, wheatgrass? And it's supposed to encourage the barfs, I guess is the way to say it. So the idea behind that is I got the cat grass. He has had a little of it. So hoping it just kind of works itself out. Kind of a thing. Which I've had with cats before. That's not a critical problem. He's so happy and all this gross just gets out of here. But we got more than enough lumber now, so making it should be pretty easy. Oh. Right, I wanted to do more foodstuffs. Right, that was something. Is there anything superfluous? Nope, all the dandelions died. If there's any jobs I can take, I'm going to take them right now. Take. Not even joking. If we can get... Yeah, kind of the same setup we got before. 1, 2, 3. We have the resources. I'll need to take a few more dudes out of the equation. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, if I can get one harvest out of this in a 4-day period, perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. My bad. Be sure to check out Henry if Minecraft stuff is your jam. I always like to say hi to folks that come in and give them shouts, and I completely forgot to give shouts. But Henry does a wonderful job at playing Minecraft. It is always a treat when I'm able to check them out. Like I said before, and I always say this, very engaging. Very, very engaging. Twitch streamer, yeah. Absolutely would recommend. Yeah. Make sure. Okay, so we got a good we got a good planting in. We got plenty of time. We'll be able to do a full pull. A full pull for real. I don't think I'll need more dudes, but concentrate on harvesting first. Okay, perfect. Let's do a save. When's the last time I did a save? There we go. Done. Save it up. Oh man, sorry. Sinuses are all over the place. Alright. Yeah, the reason why this works is because there's very little anything else going on with this water. The trees don't eat much, I don't think. They don't eat much? Sure. I don't think they take much. This is a pretty easy thing to do. If we could do that. That, and actually I'll need a way to get down there. Guess I'm doing this. Something like that, yeah. Cool. The construction guild isn't being used for any of this anyway. Where are we at? 37, 39. Yeah, you guys are going to be waiting for a bit. That's okay. I'm not going to reassign a bunch of workers to do other things. Yes, awesome. More water capacity. Now, these things say below, right? Stop soil contamination from spreading beneath it. Oh, thank you, Nedved. And I'm guessing that's beneath it all the way through the muck and everything. So I'm hoping that's like an all-inclusive yuck prevention, which would be good. Let's chuck this here. Thanks. And I already threw Nedved a hydrate. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just weird, but I really like going to other people's channels even while I'm streaming and make sure they hydrate. I have currently 4 tabs open. Yay. Man, I wish this was a little less contained so I could talk more about the mechanics of things, but kind of really nothing for me to talk about. Okay, so this top part not getting any action makes sense. But I think we've reached a point where blowing this whole thing open is still doing us real good. Yeah, doing us a real solid. That works. We should be getting some tomorrow? Yeah. Yep. 70%. Early AM today? Yeah, for sure. Okay, this all got done in a hurry. Nice. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. The drought is 14 days. Not super worried about it. Yep. We're getting all kinds of storage going on. And y'all should be able to reach that. You. Papa. Okay, cool. Yes, actually is getting a little more on the closer side in terms of food. I'd say about 1,000. Is about where it's a little too much, or too little, I should say. Ooh, I'm excited. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a test here. Y'all will still pick the carrots. It's just not going to get replanted. Okay, perfect. It is a lot less time I'm wasting. Yeah, it'll take us another day or two to get the whole harvest in, but that's perfect. So if each tile is 4 or 3? 3. Does this actually tell me how much? Oof. Yeah, that's not bad at all. 24 times 3 is, let's just say it's 75. 75 times 6 is 450. So this area right here is 450. This is going to be a little weird because the water gap. But yeah, let's just say it's an even 1,000. That's a lot of extra carrots. Let's set it to 20-hour shifts. I do want to make sure we get it all in the second the water comes in. We'll have a little time to fart around, but there's still a lot of carrots to be got. Yeah, perfect. Now this is gravy. 1.4, we're at 1.7 now. Perfect. Yeah, this is starting to wean a little bit, but that's probably alright. I wonder if building a tunnel underneath would be helpful? Not sure. .6 days left. Oh, come on. We'll have a little time as the Kakapupu Pipi water washes away. We'll have a bit of time to get it going on. I would say the entire day tomorrow. But I'm still glad I overclocked it a bit. I'd rather be 100% sure on the whole thing rather than not confident. Oh, there went the water. Okay, there's that. Awesome. Just a few more carrots to get. Yep, we got a little bit of time. So about 6 days. About 6 days to build the farms. Maybe 7 days. Build the farms, plant, harvest, withdraw. The crop planting part of that is just 4 days. Or the germination or whatever. The maturity rate? Whatever you want to call it. That's 4 days. So a little bit after that is where that worked. Oop. That's what I want. Yeah, 7 days about, I would say, is what would be safe on how long that all took. That's so gross how much of that is just spilling off over there. Might have to wait another day. But all this can get resumed. Wish there was a resume button. I think there's a mod for it. Maybe. Sooner or later. Hell. Okay, start with something like that, please. Then that. Okay. Oh. There we go. I think I got it all. Okay, we'll do this in smaller chunks. But that's all something we could do while there's not a lot of anything else going on. We also have 28 workable dudes. Let's get on all that. Could use more explosives for sure. Way more metal for sure. Paper not so much. That, yes. Ears? Surprisingly, no. Can turn on. Okay, cool. We actually have a fair amount of workers available. Nice. You 2, 3 can turn on. We'll also need to tap some water when we get there. And that looks pretty decent to me. And we set it to, what, 0.95? Okay, so this should flood and fill into this. This is a big resource sink. Yeah, that's going to keep that flush for a while. And we're already 25%. Ooh, 50% into some of these oaks. No jokes. 50% into some of these oaks. No jokes. 50% some of these oaks. Okay, we got a cutter and we got a forester. Cool, I might not need more than that. Considering the oaks take so long to prepare, I think we're fine. That's pumping water. Okay, what's understaffed? Metal. Is that a big deal? Not critically, no. No, I need more planks than anything. Oh, that looks so good, doesn't it? Actually looks like I paid attention to any of this. Oh, that looks so right. Oh, and that blue looks so rich. Okay. Good. We got up to 1.7k food in total with all that. So nothing's stopping us. Like, every time we have a drought or bad water or whatever, which is going to be pretty frequent, I would say. That's an easy thing to do. How's our batteries? Batteries are full to the gills? Yeah. Awesome. Are we on monument science? 12,000 and 20,000? Yeah. Some banners? Banners don't give favor, do they? No, they don't. Wasn't sure if banners were like, oh my god, you got banners. The dance hall would be dope. We never did the mud pit either. We could do the agora, and we could do a lot of really cool stuff. I'm wondering if we want for our final oh, it's too much. I wonder if we want for our final project to be build everything out on the ocean. Which wouldn't be super expensive. Yeah, wouldn't be expensive at all. Staffed. What's on staff? At? I could pause one of you for sure. Okay, the dandelion got planted, watered and healthy. Good. A little late, but it would be good to have those curatives ready and available. Okay, how's this coming along? I should probably pay a little more attention to this. Still working on it. Uh-oh. It's fine. If we could get these and just tell them to stop, that'd be great. Yeah, that way the water's not flowing so much in this direction. I would like a lot of these planks back, if I'm honest. How about something like that? That can be critical. That's critical, that's fine. Yeah, I want to keep a better eye on this. I don't know what else I could really do about it than set criticality, which I've done. But yeah. Cool. Cool. We're not going to get nearly as far as I would like, but cool. Ah. Octaca. We might be ready for this. Let me guess, you can't be reached. Actually, that's fine. Yep. Totally fine. Now, if we get this built, yeah, we can't turn the whole thing on, obviously, because it's not all built. But this was the more complicated part of this, I think. I think this will be great. This is such a freaking relaxing game. Said it before, say it again. It is a nice game. Really enjoy it. Yep, if I care about the planks, we can go get the planks later. So now, it is automatic. Close below contamination 5. Perfect. Close above contamination 5. Open. Perfect. Yep. Awesome. How far can we get on this? Yep. Just gonna let them go absolutely crazy on whatever they can finish. We've already taken care of much of the contamination already. But yeah, if I could just nip that all in the bud, that'd be great. Let me guess, you can't reach? You super can. Yeah, it's just nighttime. Let's do another 20-hour shift. I don't want to make this so frequent, but like these are some really big milestone projects. If we can get some of this napped. Napped? Sure. Why not? Napped. I think we'll be pretty good. Napped? I was gonna say like nipped in the bud, but it turned out napped. Sure. I could use it. Who couldn't use a nap? I think we could solve a lot of problems in the world if it was just, hey, go lay down. Go take you're having a bad moment right now. Just go relax, okay? Yo, angry. You're so angry. Yes, that's all done. It'd be cool if we got the foundational stuff done and then moved up from there, but that's okay. So pause this. But hopefully we can build the rest of this while we go. Taking a bit of a risk here. Okay. We're done? These last two dudes that want to build. I'm not going to deny them the joy of building. Okay, we're done. Nope, wrong way. Yep. Finish whatever. Cool. Pause. Now, you can't possibly reach up there. Without building over. But I think that's safe. And that's just too damn far anyway. So I think we're good. We got the majority of what I needed. Got an ad break here in a minute or so, folks. Wow, that is just really gross. It's still just really gross. But that is piping a crap ton of it out, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, some sluices would be pretty great here as well. So gross. Oh, how do we get more Oh, those might be still contaminated beavers to the first stint. Hey, we got dandelions. Awesome. The lion's great. I don't really have a storage for that. King Sisyphus, thank you much for the follow. Oh boy. The king of hard rock, Sisyphus indeed. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, I love it. I love that very much. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I love the name. I love the name. No one does hard rock better than Sisyphus. I'll tell you what right now. Oh, excellent. I love it. All right. Yes, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah. My name's JohnMegacycle. I'm a variety streamer. This flavor of the month is Timberborn. I like to consider myself a jack of all trades and a master of none, which is a very cliche thing to say, but yeah. I'll get that boulder up tomorrow, I'm sure of it, but now I'm recuperating by watching a chill beaver game. This game is crazy chill. So this is our first try at hard difficulty, which I think we've got a good handle on. This map is called Thousand Islands? I was gonna say Thousand Isles, but Thousand Islands. You can kind of see what my overreaching strategy was here. It took a while to get everything boxed off into a pentagon kind of a shape, but it worked out really well based on how the land was formed. And even though we're having bad tide right now, I'm enjoying decent, bountiful harvest of everything. This is the latest project we're working on. This is, as you can probably tell, I'm using sluices to either pipe good water down Or Kakapupu Pee water out. Get less contaminated beavers if you raise the path to the water source blocks up by 1. I like the contaminated. We can keep that. We can call it contaminated, sure. If you just raise the path to the water source blocks up by 1. Oh, yes. Yeah, and we just, yeah, if we planked across, yeah. That's not a bad idea. I guess I didn't do that originally because we were so short on timber, but now we've got planks, and there's really no excuse not to. Yeah, that's... bonds are smart. Yeah, I like that. We could just do this and keep working on the whole thing anyway. I kinda don't see why we don't do that. We can always recover the materials later if we want. So here's this. Yeah. Here's this. I was talking further down near the colony. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, I'll still give you credit for this idea because it still stands as a really good idea. There, finish that, and I can unpause everything, and we're just gonna delete that. You can't make it down there. I've for 1.0 been playing for years, but I avoided the 1.0 beta. Can make it 2 more weeks. I can make it 2 more weeks. It's been really good. It's honestly been really good so far. When I started playing, I played on the standard. I'll achieve the opposite of what I intended. Oh, wait. But this'll still... Your intention was less beaver sickness, right? This'll still have them work on this without getting sick. 2 blocks? Do I need 2 blocks? It's barely half a block up, though. We can do 2 blocks, sure. Yeah, why not? There we go. Easy. There we go. Done. I started playing this about 3 weeks ago. I'll recover it. It's not that big of a deal. We've got tons of workforce right now that's not doing anything anyway. So, If they can build down an infinite, right? An infinite amount. Shouldn't be a problem. Right, so I started, what is it, 3 weeks ago now? Playing the .7 release. Just standard. I wanted to understand the game before I got into anything else. And playing 1.x, really, really good. Yeah. But yeah, wait for it if you want, for sure. But this has been very worth it. I have really enjoyed everything they've added to 1.x. The biggest thing is being able to copy and paste buildings and copy and paste settings for buildings. Super good. Super good. So here, I'm sure you've probably seen this, but you can hit a button and that just copies it. I don't know if it copies it with the settings, but if you have a building with settings, instead of placing a water thing and then clicking here and clicking on water, hit V and then you just copy and paste the settings onto a different building. It is super good. Super duper good, even. You two can come online. As for the wild level, you've seen how it flooded over the pathway down at the bottom. If you just raise it up by 1, you'd be good. Way down at the bottom. Oh, down here. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's way more work to be done here for sure. Realistically, this all has to get redone. Yeah, but I had the explosives and the elixir. Not elixir. Whatever the crap it's called. That's why I wanted to concentrate on this part first. But yeah, you're right. If we raise this up just by 1, it won't be a problem. Hopefully they stopped walking anyway. And just keep using this guy. To which I should add another one. Because there's still a lot of metal to be had here. Why don't we just do that, maybe? I don't mind extra zipline stations. I'm not going to cry about too much maneuverability. That's not going to be an issue. Can we get some priority on that? Thanks. Well, that's working out pretty nicely. Ah, that's the issue. Oh, God, none of this is set. There. Oh, I know why it wasn't set, because it was contaminated at a time. I set the planting zone, and then nothing else. Very good. Okay, how soon until this is ready? Good. I would like more treated planks. I have. Yeah, so the first time we played, so this is our fourth run. We did Folktales, and then we did Iron Teeth on both on .7. Then I did Folktales on 1.x, and now this is Folktales again on 1.x. I think Folktales are really more my style. Love the Iron Teeth. Holy crap. The zoom tubes, or tube zoomers, or whatever the crap they're called. Yeah, very, very cool. This is my first try it hard mode with, at all. And I want to take it real easy because I think the Folktales were easier for me to work with. Well, I guess I want to take it so I wasn't jumping back to the Iron Teeth. So yeah, this is Folktales again on hard on Thousand Islands. But yeah, it's working out pretty well. I do understand why it's hard. The time in between the tides is rough. I wouldn't say unforgiving, but definitely rough. That's full. That's full. Awesome. So what it ultimately comes down to is be the pack rat you always want to be. Store all the stuff. Gets biffed. Line obstructed. That's fine. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. There we go. Save a bunch of backtracking. Oh, yeah. Are we full of scrap? Oh, to heck yes we are. Yeah, I thought I had you off. We had a bit of a population dip, so that's why that was a little on the squiffy side. We're still having a bit of a food deficit. Nico, my boy. I know. It's not quite... No, it's not quite dinner time yet, my boy. Nico's my cat, who I have reason to believe is suffering from some amount of dementia. So, if you hear a cat yelling, it's because he might not know where I am. And the reality of the situation is I want him to know where I am, so he doesn't freak out about it or anything. So, the real 2 cents of it is he starts meowing, I'll be like, hey man, I'm over here. Hey man, I'm over here. So I know that might be not the best viewing experience. I do apologize for it. But the trick is, like, I do want him to know where I'm at. I want to deal with this corruption, and I don't want to do the panels. But I do want more farmland. Oh, well, if I just dig beneath and put levees, maybe that'll just handle that. 2. Yeah, maybe. Ah, cool. Awesome. Thank you. I have met some folks. People are weird in general. I'm no exception. I'm an absolute weird case for real, for real. But some folks have been like, pick a lane, either stream or take care of your cat. And I'm like, he's fine. Just if during the stream I'm like, hey man, I'm over here. That's what's going on. Oh my god, no. Oh wait. Oh, we're gonna lose a bunch of water. Oh, biscuits. Hold on. Do I have a stupid... Oh, that was like 20 minutes ago. Oh, but ham and cheese? Alright, well, I got chatty and that's what happens. Nut bunnies. Frickin' nut bunnies. Okay. Critical stuff, let's go. I don't have the logs for this. Ah, stupid. I barely hear the meowing, but I'm also be too good at overhearing after years of training with the loudest cat I've ever met. Yeah, also, shout out to my noise gate. For real. Shout out to the noise gate. So you won't hear him if I'm not talking, but there'll be times where I'm talking and be like, and another thing, I remember when Walkman of the Sony variety had skip protection. It's not a swear-free channel. It's just I like to think that sophisticated individuals can get above F this, F that, F you. And I think we could do a better job at cursing. So I like to do like, spaghetti rolls or something. And it's a lot more creative and fun to me than going to a Twitch channel and be like, F you, F this plate of pasta is effing pedant. You know, just, ugh. It just gets, for me, it gets really boring. So like, I don't know. I've rated folks before and it's like, that's their jam. It's just, I'm the F you kid. I don't mind telling you to F off. It's just like, all right. Do you have anything else in the cupboard, or is this all we're eating for tonight? So, no, I like to... I'll drop an F here and there, but like I try my best to just be... Have a cool time and be creative with my cursings. This is why I don't game and monologue at the same time. Yeah, you're right. This is also why I don't eat during stream, because if I had snacks or something... Oh, I just thought snacks. Forgot snacks are real. Did you guys know that? Snacks are real? What was I just talking about? Yeah, so that's why. Short-term memory is just absolute banana pants crazy dumb head. We're gonna get ahead of this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, if we could knock this out, that'd be great. I'm out of lumber. On this episode of Dragon Ball Z, JohnMegacycle runs out of lumber. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Schemes goes wrong. Oh, continue scheming. Oh, broke. Yep. So I wonder... If we knock this out, this lower layer with demolitions, and we put levees in their place, I wonder if that will act as a contamination barrier, or if I have to do the contamination barrier. I don't really want to do it because it does cost precious metal. Not that metal's the most valuable thing in the game, but it is a fair amount of materials to waste. Also get this. Come on, 4 more pieces. Two more pieces. 2 more? 1 more? Oh, it's quitting time. Dang it. Rips a fart. Come on. 2 more pieces. Well, I mean, the water level's low enough now, it doesn't super matter, but... Man, I broke that status quo so bad. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, so that's all still looking really good. This is still looking really, really good. We got planks, we got gears for days. I just need logs to get this going on. Concentrate on harvest. You? Cool. There's no point in concentrating in planting if we got to pack up shop. So if we can get this going on, super duper duper. Yep, that is going to be a lot of effort to get that done up. But I think pretty wholesale worth it. If you can do that. I am going to knock that down another layer. So that... This takes no time to plant, but it's a pain in the rump roast to harvest. Not like bad, just like it's a lot of time. Like you saw, we planted it, and then we pulled up a harvest, and that took an extra 2 days. 3 days? 3 days. Build the farms, plant the carrots, harvest the carrots. Took about 7 days total. We got time because it'll take 7 plus, let's say 6, which is 13, so that's not bad. Let's see if we can squeeze a little more in there. I'll definitely kick us to 20-hour shifts once this is ready for the first harvest. And, oh, our first oaks. That's probably a lie, and I wasn't watching, but hey. 8 lumber a shot. Can't go wrong with any of that. Building lacks goods. What are... Yeah. Berries are the issue. Plant down there? No. Yeah, I crammed way too much dumb stuff in a dumb stuff cram thing. How much antidote do we have? None? Cool. Nico, my boy. Oh my goodness. My son, dinner's not for another... let's say 45 minutes. Oh, it's an early one. 7.5 hours-ish? 7.5-ish hours seems to be about the right stride for Nico. Otherwise, like, if I was to push this to like 9-10 hours, as mentioned before, I would need at least a 15-minute break to feed my cats. Zenny doesn't care, but Nico has meds. So I gotta do a bunch of med stuff with him. We got like a system, but it still isn't like, oh, here's a pill. All right, we'll go game again. That's not how any of that works at all. It takes a wee bit more effort, so that's why wrapping it up there makes sense. It gives me time to kind of mentally decompress and everything and just kind of call it. Pretty alright with that. Looks like we got sap again. Awesome. This might not look like we're moving too much, but there's nothing I could do with this going on. Not really, anyway. How close are we to having the materials for this thing? 400 gears. That's pretty easy. 200. Oh, we have that exactly. And 100. I can talk. Leave me alone. 150 metal. What's wrong, John? Yeah, shut up. I know my speech is bad. So we're going to cap this guy first. We're going to wait until it is a drought. So, boop. Pause that right away. But let's get the rest of this somewhat teed up. Okay. Cool. That's ready to party. The moment we have a drought, that's what it's all about. And it's not like this source is a big problem anyway, but it would be really cool just to start knocking some of these down. What else do we have for metal? We got a fair amount of metal there. Oh, there's a metal pit? Gross. Okay, well, that's a thing we'll have to confront eventually. There was another hoo-ha of metal somewhere around here. Yeah, here it is. Then more metal. I thought there was another... Yeah, there is. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Well, all in due time. Oh, we got a lot of this done. Holy butts. Alright. I guess technically I don't need any of this anymore, do I? Because they could just walk overhead? Save ourselves some heartache. I should also use the right tool. There. Oh. There we go. Easy. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, whenever this gets all built, we're going to demolish this, pull all these resources back. Because like I said, that is... we'll get, what, 4 planks for every 6? Yeah, take 6. Need to close the dirt part, too. The dirt part. Sorry, what dirt part? Or it will flow off the map. Oh, that's the idea with this. Yeah, so I've got this down here. That's kind of the idea. So the Kakapoo Pee-Pee water goes this way, right off the map. And the regular stuff goes down. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. Off of the sides. Oh, yes. Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. I'm waiting till we get to the end first. But yes, I see what you mean. So you mean... Yeah. Nope, I follow you 100%. It is... This is what you mean. Like this. Yeah. Nope, good call on that. Yeah. Nope, good. Appreciate the reminder. That works great. Oh, that's too tall. Yep. Don't do that. Yeah, perfect. Nope, good reminder. Yeah. Yeah, it would make no sense if I built this up by 3 and then not this up by 1. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate the reminder on that. That's kind of the fun thing about live streaming, I guess, is like I do sometimes get hyper fixated on dumb stuff that I think is really, really important, and then someone else will be like, "You didn't turn it on, idiot." And I'll be like, "Wait, this isn't working." Oh, I didn't turn this on. Kind of a thing. Yeah, no, I appreciate that very, very much. So we have time for another harvest, so we're going to do another planting, because planting is really, really fast. Cobalt, welcome back, friend. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right. Can't sleep or something? Oh, I didn't know if you were here, but Hat did say that they would be able to do some streaming with an older, their old system. So not today, but they will be able to, in fact, return to do some streaming. No, I got far though, and I wasted a ton of resources. But here's how far we are, and then there's that. So we're gonna punch a hole here, sluice out the map again. But yeah, now it's really just a matter of time. I have the resources. Yeah, it's just go on, build this out, come out, build another thing. It looks so gross. They did a really superb job making it look like either lightning in some parts or just oil reflecting. Yeah, they did a really good job with this game. So it's going to be interesting as we close down these last few pieces, is whether or not this is going to be enough, because I don't know if it'll be enough. Or I got to open it up further. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Okay. I don't really have anything to watch at home except this carrot harvest, which already happened. We're up to 1.8. Awesome. Numbers go up. Numbers go up. But yeah, I'm just going to chill out here for a second and watch this. What I want to pay attention to is at what point is this blocking? Right? It almost kind of looks like it's hitting a maximum capacity. Because once this finishes, this gets stopped. And it gets forced this way. If this isn't enough flow, or whatever, that's going to be a freaking problem. Because it's going to just kick off over the side. So we can turn this back on. Oh, Cobalt, I don't know if you saw this. This was a side project I did in the meantime. To secure our lumber. Sealed it. Contamination barrier as well. And this is knocked way, way down. We finally have a constant supply of lumber coming in. Pretty happy about that. It does not look... I mean, it looks really critical, though, doesn't it? This does look like it is very, very close. Here's my idea about that. If you don't want a default spillway, spill will find its own... Yeah. Yep. Agreed. That's why I'm kind of watching it as we build up more of these sluices. We could tunnel this up one. We could knock this up one layer. That's not a big deal. The beavers can work one square above. Put another set of sluices there. Close to what? Well, you can see here, this is the size of the sluice that is shut. Because there's contamination, right? So if this water level rises beyond this, it means we don't have enough flow. Yeah, like this. Oh. If I gotta pop this guy on and open it up, fine, no problem. We'll do some more adjusting. Man, that is flowing so fast. Part of me wants to capture that for some power benefit. Part of me also just wants to get this blanking project done. You can just shut off, yeah. Down here is a 4 wide gap. Yep. Which we did the math and is not enough space. But I want to do some experimenting, and right now we're not in any danger. Our builders can build the thing without being in any risk. Like I said, if it gets too much, boom, open the gates. And then we're right back where we started, but we still got a lot of foundational stuff done. It doesn't seem like it's going over the line yet, which is good. What would happen if you close the alternate flow? This? It'll just swarm through here, right? It is so gross. I think I'll have to raise this up by 1. I guess my idea was I would be at the point where we pop this open already. But we're not there yet. We tack this in a different... Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. Not quite danger zone yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I really want to do is like do a little sciencing. Poke it around a little bit. See at what the true threshold is. Maybe we get to 1. 1 has to be open all the time or something, or who knows. We'll see. Oh! That might have been the break point. It is very, very close if we are not already over it. Well? Okay. I bet you this next one's going to be a problem. But then it's click here, synchronize. We shut that off and then we just open it and that's that. Yeah, we're going to see pretty dang quick. I'm sure that's going to be just too damn late. It's still draining fine right now. I will want to add more drainage. But it is still going at this moment. The beavers are stuttering like crazy when they're doing the building over here. Okay. Isn't too terrible yet. Okay. I think we are at threshold. I think, like, we are at maximum occupancy. It splashed up a bit, and then it came back down. Ooh. They're 3 point... Ooh, crap. Hey. Hold on. Hey. Hey. Don't do that. You got a cute butt, but that doesn't get you out of trouble, alright? Yeah, good chat. Cat. This is Zenny. Who, I guess I'm still teaching what is okay and not okay to scratch. But that's okay. He's not a bad kid. The thing is, like, I distract him, and then I give him an item that is okay to scratch. So while he's got the scratching fever, It's cool, and to be absolutely fair, he's good 95% of the time. Realistically, what has to happen is, like I said, I distract him. Hey, scratch on this. Cool. And he gets in the habit, and he's good for a while, then he forgets and scratches the bed, which I don't care. Too old to care about material possessions. So if the bed's scratched, whatever, I can still sleep in the bed. Next run, move the wall up until it's 1 block away from the source and put a roof over it, using all overhangs as impermeable floors. Put a roof over it. Oh! Does that block how much can come out then? Or what is that? Oh, I guess that would, because it's seeping up. I think that's what you're getting at? I really want to see this get finished, though. Planks, metal blocks. They're good. Yeah, do you see them stuttering? I don't know why they're stuttering so much, but they are. There's something bad happening here. There's something really bad, code logic, something happening here. Ah, I gotcha. I'm gonna save the game. Until we have the flow, like, fixed, whatever processing is happening is not happy with what's going on. Oh. It's rising. I wonder if my computer's just gonna shit a brick after we put the last one in. Would you knock out, say, 5 blocks in the middle of your dam and replace them with permeable scaffolds? What for? Like right here? As an overflow, you think? I mean, I could just put dams here. Well, it's not. So here's how this is gonna work. Synchronize with adjacent solutions. I uncheck and then I force it open. So I'm just gonna be observing until the last one's built. I'll pause the game. I'll open it manually. Done deal. But yeah, we could do dams. Yeah, that would be fine. I could just do the literal dam item. I was actually hoping to raise this up one more, maybe? That's why I just stayed with levees. But I kind of want to see what happens, you know? Whoop! It jiggly. It got all jiggly. Oh, maybe? Maybe we're okay? Oh, they are really not enjoying any of this. Do you see them stutter stepping? Okay, I'm gonna have that hydrate real quick. Thank you, Nedved. Oh, it's not happy. Oh, it's not happy. We're still maintaining, but it is not happy. No one's gonna be happy about any of this. You have nothing to do, and that's technically true because there's nothing for you to plant. There is stuff for you to harvest, though, in a minute. Come on. How much more science? We got one more thing, two more thing. Oh. 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 It's normalizing. The crap. Last piece. Last piece. Last piece. And the only reason that this is working all is because it's spilling off the side like this, I think. I know that's what's winning it for us. Oh, what's up, Stutters? Dude is stutter stepping like crazy. Oh, man. Okay, so now what? Hold on. Is any of this going to be ready in like a day? Dies. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. I'm gonna not build this for now. That's actually what is saving our butts. 100%. That I also want broken. Okay, clean cycle. That should flow. Oh, crap. Okay. Open. Holy shit. Uh-oh. I did a bad. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, it normalized really quick. Okay. Oh. That was something. That was something, alright. Okay, cool. Wow. That was something to watch, wasn't it? Alright, now. Back to this project. That was hilarious. What do you mean bad? That was a hoot. Oh, that was a hoot, for sure. Alright. Can I get some tunnel action? Yeah, I'm very confident. Yeah, yep. I would say some snarky shit like, yep, banked on that. Who's a pro? I'm a pro. But that's not true at all. Oof, yeah. Everything, yeah. The good thing is nothing really takes, like, water... Like, nothing takes, like, real structural damage. I think, isn't a building just disabled when it's waterlogged or something? We're hurt. Oh, we doubled our food. That's dope. Okay, boop. A little bit of grossness comes through. That's fine. That flow real sweet. Just want the reserves to get full, and then I'll raise it up a bit. Okay, what were we doing? 0.95, I think, was safe. Alright, well, that was a straight hoot. That was a straight hoot indeed. Unflooding build, yeah. Yeah, so I wasn't super duper worried. If anything, maybe a day or two of inconvenience. Now, what I would really like is this all back. Oh, God. Yeah. That's a lot of resources I would like to have. I'd like to have back. Okay. Looks like this is done, which means... this I would like got. I can't do more sluices yet, which is unfortunate. We'll wait till this all gets all tidied up. Oh, it's not going to take long at all. Awesome. We could also dig underneath the ladder. It's 5. Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. I guess I do have these, which I should be using instead. Not that I should be using it, but it does look nicer. Maybe. Hold on, stay tuned. I'm not sure. Sure. I'm not really sold on it, but I kind of don't care. What's more important is this has to get done, so there's that. Is any? Man, you, for someone who's a little whiny today, you are energetic AF, my guy. I guess I'm okay with this for now. I don't really know how I want to lay this out. Thank you very much for another hydrate and stretch, my friend. Why no like? Scratch this thing. Don't scratch that. Oh man, my kids are getting restless. Like 20 more minutes, man. 15. Well, if we're gonna break, we might as well break before the ad break, right? I don't know why you can't do that. That's all fine. Yep, perfect. And levy like that. Demolition like that. Oh, I know why. Yeah, yep, I know why. Because there's nothing underneath it. That's a problem. So if we did something like this, that's fine though. Yeah. But... Yep, there it is. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. I need dynamite. Like that. Okay. Annoying, but that's okay. Get to work. Cool. It's absolutely fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, that can all do that. Building lacks good. Yes, I have not planted berries. Because it's oh, they are stuttering real bad. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do this real fast. I know I might only have like 10 more minutes to game because I'd like to... Zenny's now getting angsty, and I want to make sure that we can, you know, get it before the ad break. App, open selector. That guy. Okay. Bro was stuttering real bad. Maybe you're not supposed to block this much stuff. Delete the roads, they won't walk over the dynamite. I'm not going to trigger the dynamite until everything else is done anyway. But yeah, probably. That's significantly better. Okay, don't hesitate. Close the game. Reopen the game. The water's so jiggly. I like saying it like it's almost its own curse word. What are you doing, baby? So jiggly. Jiggler. The jiggliest in all of the land. Jiggler. Alright, what do I want on this? Maybe some sluices, but this is going to be more farming. What I would like is... I think I want to knock this down by... drought is actually perfect for what I want going on. Awesome. Yeah, because we're going to knock this out. Put more... Okay, so instead of levees, we're going to use... Or instead of the land, we're going to use levees. I think the levees will properly block off water. Like, it'll properly block off the contamination. Something like this, I think. How high do we gotta go? 2? Perfect. Might need a little more room, but that's okay. I like to put as many pie-in-the-sky projects as I possibly can. Could always come back later and modify it, but if we ever have folks just sitting around with their thumbs in their thumbs... Thumbs in their thumbs? Okay, I could tell I'm hungry too. Their thumbs in their thumbs, this will keep them occupied. I'll want to do this differently, but for now... Something like that. Okay, keep that going. Keep y'all mighty, mighty busy. Oh god, that scared me. Okay, right. Bop. Bibbidi bop. Squiddly bop. Oos. Oh, right. Gotta pop that sucker open too. I get that. If anything, I want the sluice infrastructure in place right now. Right now. Good. Cool. Oh, so that's sucker wide open. You are platform. Yep, perfect. Sluice, sluice, sluice. And then when this all pops open, sluicity sluice. And that should be more than enough flow. Assuming we can just get the rest of this other little stuff done. Yeah. We got a drought in 3 days anyway, which is fine. Even if it's like a 40-day drought, we've proven we can handle it. Might do another farming run? I'm not sure. 3.4k carrots sounds like a lot of carrots. Not a lot of carrots. Okay, so now, how do we clean this up, right? Because this is all going to get demoed out. Now, can we put this back? Looks like we can. Okay, cool. So it's that overhang of like 2 or 3 like I mentioned before. That's kind of the critical point. And these should all be set. I think so. Okay, I think that's all good. A day or 2, get this knocked out. It's gonna take longer than a day or 2. It's a lot of materials to ferry from one side of the map to the other. And like I said, we've already taken care of a majority of the bad water with that contamination barrier and stuff, but still. Still super guarantee we're... Do you want to backfill it with, what was it again? Those scaffolds? Not really. I just need to make sure the scaffolds are enough so I can put land here. And I can. Like that. Done. So it doesn't look obvious as to what's going on. I also need to fill this up. Like that. Just to make sure it gets all the way there. I don't really care about the scaffolds. It's just I want to make sure the demolition's done so we have it opened up a little wider. Perfect. There's the D route. Should have opened it up a bit more. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Cool, cool. All right. I think we have a clear path of stuff we're going to work on. This is going to eventually finish up. That's going to save a lot of garbage from entering the zone. I think I'm going to call it here as an episode. Cats are meowing me in the other ear and meowing at me in the other ear. And yeah, this looks like a really, perfect screenshot for the whole thing. So yeah, awesome. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let's see, who else is playing? Playing Timberborn. I will absolutely give both cats cat pets after they have eaten and chilled the F. I will. No problem. We've raided Mine Chief before. They're a newcomer to Timberborn. We'll give them a raid and we'll check out what they are up to. Obviously Timberborn. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch y'all next time. Stay happy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, work out, and I don't know, call your parents, tell them you love them or something. All right, catch you later.